Hi guys and ghouls, so today I have March's 2019's Pinscription to open with you, and it is the 3rd of March, so I am still on time. So I don't actually know when you'll be seeing this, but today is the 3rd of March and this Pinscription came on Friday, which was the 1st of March. So as always, Pinscription are fantastically on time. If you guys have not come across Pinscription before, Pinscription are a pin subscription service which is run by Mysticum Luna. You pay a set price every month, so if you're in the UK it's £8 a month, or if you are elsewhere I believe it's only £11, so it's only a couple of pounds more just to cover shipping, and every month they'll send you a blind box with blind bags inside and there's 2 pins. Now you guys know that I am an avid pin collector. Oh, I love my pins, and so a Pinscription just works perfectly for me because it means I can get 2 new pins every single month to add to my collection. Now Pinscription's boxes, unlike like Spooky Box for example, they're not really themed. So with Spooky Box Club you'll know, oh, we're getting a bat themed box, or they've had like creepy cute boxes or winter cozy cute, whatever they're called ones. Anyway, they're usually themed to a thing, so you kind of buy the box knowing you're getting a theme. But with Pinscription, it's a bit different in the fact that there's not really set theme, it's just called Pinscription. So you get a box every month and it's just kind of generally spooky or witchy items inside. So saying that, we have just had February's box, which is normally like Valentine's Day themed. So we did get one heart themed pin, although it didn't say like Valentine's Day or anything. It wasn't like specifically Valentine's Day, but this is quite a noisy box, but there were Valentine's Day things in, and the same with like Halloween and Christmas. They kind of put like spookier items in, like pumpkin items for Halloween and like holly berries and stuff like that for Christmas. So they are kind of somewhat themed to the season, but not specifically each month, if that makes sense. So this month we got the box through and the stamps on the front are orange. I've been getting Pinscription for nearly 2 years now, and I don't think we've had the box with orange stamps on before, so this is rather exciting. There is some pentagrams in the background, some moons and some skulls. There's a kind of ring motif behind here. On the front we have our Mysticum Luna logo, and also as you can see it was sent first class, which is why these get here so quickly. So the day you pay for these completely depends on the day you paid for it originally. So when you start your pin subscription, which I think they still have a couple of places left. So for example, I signed up for Pinscription on the 2nd of whatever month it was I signed up. So every single month on the 2nd of the month, £8 comes out for my Pinscription. This just makes it really consistent, so you know like when your money's coming out. So if you signed up from like on the 11th of the month, on the 11th of the next month the money will come out, but these boxes always arrive at the beginning of the month. So as you can see, this month this came on the 1st of March. I think the latest it's come is around the 3rd of the month, but that's kind of due to like bank holidays and where the weekend falls and things. So inside we can see that it is definitely an orange theme today. So you've got ML for Mysticum Luna, it says Pinscription. We have these 2 kind of matte orange blind bags, and also the business card. So the business card is very simple. It has the logo on the front which says Mysticum Luna, and then on the back we have their email, their website, their Instagram and their Facebook account. Up in the corner I will also leave a card to my Mysticum Luna Pinscription playlist, just in case you've missed any of these, because as I said I have been opening these for nearly 2 years now, so there is quite a few of them up there. So if you enjoy this unboxing and you want to see more, I will leave a link up there to my playlist, and I will also leave one down in the description below. So I have 2 blind bags. They are like bright orange. As always, I have no idea what's in here. I haven't had any spoilers. Okie dokie. So usually I have to like pull the top off these bags like so, but for some reason the bottom of my bag wasn't sealed, so the pin just came shooting out the bottom. So I've got 1 pin already in my hand. I very briefly looked at it and I saw that it was kind of black and white predominantly, and there was some writing, but that's all I saw. And I didn't really see the shape, but from the feel of it, it probably is like a banner from what I saw. So this is like a little scroll kind of banner, and it's black and white, and on it says "You can't sin with us," which obviously is a play on the Mean Girls "You Can't Sit With Us." I do have quite a few like Mean Girls kind of themed things around my room, which you may not expect, but I actually loved that film when I was younger, and I still love it now, but I used to watch it all the time when I was younger. I actually have a really like rosy like flowery plate up on my wall that just says "You can't sit with us." So this is obviously a play on kind of that phrase. It is a predominantly white pin, and I have to say the black features are very subtle. It's not like heavily black and white. I'd say this is mainly a white pin, but the details have just been kind of brushed with black. So as you can see, it's a scroll. It's on like a slight kind of arch, and on it just says "You can't sin with us," and it's like meant to be one of those scrolls that you roll out. On the black, I always say this, on the back it is black, and it has one pin back. It's your kind of regular pin back which you squeeze and pull off, and then you can put it on your clothing. But what I do is I put these all on my pin board, and then when I find an outfit and I feel like it needs a pin, I just have a look and I can very easily see all the pins that I own. As usual, this seems like a really nicely made pin. It seems really detailed, and everything seems very nicely finished off. I have to say it's probably not like a pin that I would buy. It's not really, I don't know, it's not really like one that I'd see and be like, I need this, but it's still a nice pin. I do try and keep everything ordered on my board, but the more pins I get, the more insane it's getting. But I did have this kind of section in the middle for white things, but I'm thinking since I have also got kind of white over here and a white in this candy corn, maybe it can go down here, and it can also kind of go with my text section as well. So let's see if I can just, maybe I can, there you go, put it in like that. So I'm just going to put it down here. It went in very nicely as always, and again another nice addition to my board. I'm not sure how often I will wear it, but as always, even when I don't wear them, I still like to display them on here. Now again, if this is the first time that you're seeing this insane pin board, I will again leave a link down below and in the corner, just so you can see how I made it, because that was a very simple DIY which I did with a pin board from Hobbycraft. I think it cost like a £5, and honestly, since buying that pin board, my love for pins has just grown immensely. So let's open the second one. This time the bag doesn't seem to be broken, so let's open it up. We'll try and do the feel test for this one. Okay, so it feels just like a circle, so it could be anything that's a circle, maybe an eyeball. Doesn't seem like they have a theme. It could be a pizza. Last time we had a circle, it was a pentagram, so we'll see if it's that kind of a realm. Oh, okay, I love this. This is gorgeous. So this is like a zodiac themed pin. There is a lot going on here. So we've got all the zodiac names, we've got all the star sign names, the actual signs themselves, like the symbols, we've got a moon. There is a lot going on in this one little pin, but it is kind of a depiction I'm sure you've seen kind of blown up many times. So as you can see, there is a lot going on. It is a super highly detailed pin. It is also silver and black, which is very, very staple for Mysticum Luna's Pinscription, and I love my black and silver pins. As you can see, there is so much detail. Even like the moon in the middle isn't just like a circular moon. There's like details within his face and shading around the sides. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like it's one of those pins where you really have to be up close and personal with it to see all those details, but actually kind of from a distance, if you're wearing it like on a jumper, it probably would also look really cool, although kind of from here it looks a little bit like a piece of pizza. So I guess it could just look like a really cool pizza pin, and then you get close and you realise it's covered in awesome like star signs. But I really like this. I am a big fan of star signs. I've got lots of like star sign dresses and things with the different like signs on. And right here to the side you'll see my star sign, which is Pisces. Okay, so let's find somewhere to put this on my board. I definitely feel like it needs to be up the top with my black and silver selection. This pin too only has the one pin back, and it is silver on the back. So I think I'm gonna stick it just kind of like in this area where like my black and silver has kind of seeped through onto this side, and get it the correct way up. because this does only have one pin back, I do feel like this is probably going to be the type of pin that will kind of spin, especially as the pins are right in the middle. But I don't think it will matter too much, just because whatever kind of degree you have it at, there will be writing that is the correct way round. So there you can see it's just here on my pin board. It fits in very nicely. I'd say it's probably like a medium-sized pin. It's not tiny, but it's also like not massively big, but it is definitely very detailed, probably one of the most detailed pins that I own. So those were the two pins which came in March's Pinscription. They said you never really know what kind of theme pins you're getting, but they're always relatively witchy and most of the time quite spooky as well. So they never really stray too far from the kind of realm of pins which I do really enjoy. So as always, I will leave all the information that you need down in the description below, links to how you can subscribe, and also links to their store, because they don't just sell pins, or they sell lots of pins. They don't just sell the Pinscription pins, they sell different pins. They do sell the Pinscription pins, but they're very like limited edition, so if you see them on there, it's probably best to buy them when you see them. But they do also do homeware, they do accessories. Probably about a year ago now, I did buy a coffin hip flask. They have some really awesome different things on there. They've got loads and loads and loads of jewellery. At the moment, I think as well, they've got a really big sale on, so if you are looking for some spooky jewellery but at some good discounted prices, definitely worth checking out. They do also have clothing and lingerie. They've basically got a whole plethora of different witchy items on there for you to choose from. So as I said, I will leave that information down in the description in case you'd like to check out Mysticum Luna. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If it's anywhere you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!